Hey, so here it is, halfway to Halloween, and I'm trying to decorate as much as I can in the place that we're at. So I decided to do a little bit, have kind of like a little corner, maybe have that be my new background until I'm back in my place. And it's gonna be this. Now, ignore everything that's on there right now, that's obviously coming off, but you'll see I have little hints of Halloween already kind of on it. So I'm just gonna kind of spread it around a little bit. This is obviously staying. That is obviously staying. I had an idea for something behind here that I don't even know if you can see right now. But that's staying. Everything else is coming off. By the way, this is a table that the Christmas tree was on. So proof that it actually is off. But let me go ahead, clear this area off first, and then we'll start decorating. So first I need to apologize for the focus going in and out in the beginning of this video. I did watch the rest of it, and this is the only time it really screws up. Probably because I'm going back and forth. I didn't check it before I recorded everything, so that's my bad. Next time I'll pay more attention. But I'm clearing everything off for the very first time since, probably January-ish. And so, yeah, it was a little bit more dusty than I thought, so now I have to dust all this off, which I'm going to in a second. There it is. And I'm getting it ready for all the Halloween decorations. Well, at least for halfway to Halloween. I don't want to get too ahead of myself. Okay, so this is the stuff that's staying on. I don't even know if you can really tell right now, but that stuff is staying. So the candelabra, that's the one that I use for Halloween. And this crow lamp with this little light bulb, I did have a plan for him, but I think I may have to use another lamp because I tried with a light bulb that I thought would work and turns out it's a little too big. But I have a lamp here that I'm gonna try and swap it out. I just have to awkwardly unplug this because I thought it would work, and well, you'll see what I mean. Give me a second. So I may have to swap out lamps. It might get dark for a second because I have to unplug the main light that I'm using for my room and, well, swap it off. Hang on. So you could tell there wasn't a whole lot of thought behind this. I had an initial idea and, well, I'm kind of doing it live, but not really doing it live because I'm going to kind of edit a lot of this, but there it is. It is what it is, I guess. Take this off and get back down here. Okay, now let me swap out the other light so there'll be more light in here. Okay, well, now my camera light fell. Okay, so in the middle of all this chaos, I know you can't even see me right now because I'm trying to fix this light here. But I'm actually doing my laundry at the same time as all of this. So I'm gonna go get that and I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back. And let me get this out of the way. So I'm gonna do something to this. What I originally got for this, which is now sitting over there because it fell in the midst of unplugging it. But I'll do something with that later. In the meantime, though, let me put it back in his mouth. Just for the look of it itself. But now, so I was just gonna surprise you with it, but I feel like you'll probably see what I'm doing anyway, so I might as well talk while I'm opening this. But I got purple light bulbs for what I thought was gonna be that guy, but it's gonna be my lamp instead. And then once I have the bulb in there, I'm gonna move it more towards the back. And I'm gonna put my Nightmare Before Christmas countdown to Halloween back up. But let me. So I was testing this out not that long ago, and for the life of me, I could not screw in a light bulb. And I was thinking of every joke, how many people does it take to screw in a light bulb, blah, blah. And I was thinking, it takes more than one. But what I didn't realize was I was screwing it in the wrong way. But now I know how to do it, so it won't take as long as it did last time. But let me just move this over. Huh. Okay. Hang on. I gotta move this crow again. I don't even know if you guys can hear me when I'm talking with my back view. Sorry if you can't. I'll probably, I don't know, do a voiceover if you can't hear me. I'm just moving things aside. Maybe this there. But that that is the main look I wanted to get from it. So now that we got that, let me push this back here. Maybe this here. Move the Put this back in the box of the purple one for later. Or maybe even not later. That's another thing I didn't know how to do. Put that back in the box. But I'll deal with that later. So another puck light goes here. I'm gonna have more purple from them too. There, that, there. And then I have these guys here. Oh, and I know it's not nearly as decorated as usual, but it is what it is, right? Those of you that know what happened. Oh, nope, not done yet. I think I want. Well, maybe. I don't know. Maybe I'll put it on my window so. Oh, actually, hang on. Ham forward. This forward. Oh. And yeah. How does it look? Maybe. Yeah. But there is one more thing, one big thing. And I'm gonna, oh, and my countdown too. But first, let me try and get some of these. And you will see what these are in a second. I may have to fast forward the video again because I have a feeling with this tape I have to use, it may take me longer than I planned to. Let me see how fast it can actually go. I'm going to try and not do it. I'm just going to try and talk to you guys as I'm doing it, but we'll see. Because it's a little, I'm using packing tape for something that I should use Scotch tape for, but I just don't know where that is right now. So I'm using this, hoping it holds. And it might not. It might fall. But it might not either. It might stay. It might stay until we move back. I didn't even realize I was that. I didn't even realize, like, you were basically seeing my double chin when I was talking. I didn't even look at the screen. But it is what it is. If you're wondering what I'm taping, you guys have seen this before, I think. And I have a lot more somewhere. But just getting, oh, what is the wrong side? Just getting some of these guys. I want my backs. So, funny story about bats. So, funny story about bats is my sister. I didn't even mention, I keep forgetting to mention that I stayed with her before I moved back here. In between, I stayed with them for part of Christmas. I keep forgetting to mention that, and I feel awful every time I publish a video. I'm like, I should have mentioned that I stayed with them because they were a lot of fun. Oh, and their area has bats. And so I visited them not that long ago. I say not that long ago, it was literally a couple nights ago, which is why this is coming so late. But their area has bats at night, and I mean, I've loved bats before anyway, with my usual background I have. But I really wanted to hang these guys up, and that's what I used the tape for. Hopefully they last for a little bit. I don't know, I feel like... Hang on. Let me... Yeah. I just realized as I was talking, I don't want them all. I didn't want them all facing the same way. Does that look better? I'll bring you guys closer. I think so. I like it. Okay. I don't know how long they'll last on the wall because I use tape, but we'll see. I'll keep adjusting it if I need to. There's that. And put this back up with the right day. And it is May 1st, so it is 183. And I have a little lock. Where'd he go? He's right here. And now I'm just going to light these all up. I checked these batteries the other day. And might have to swap one of these out with this one. Let me double check. No, it looks like they all work. Okay. So this is my halfway to Halloween little area. And I think maybe from here on out, I will make this my little background. I had to do something to make it feel more like my room. I hope you guys enjoyed decorating with me, and now I better get off of here and figure out where I'm gonna put everything I dumped off of this. So, because my room is kind of a mess right now. But I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you guys enjoyed decorating with me. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.